When you think about perfection, what comes up for you? And as you're breathing out and breathing in, let your body relax, let yourself come really in to this moment, into your body. One of the things that we notice right away with our body is that it's never really perfect. We don't really have perfect health. We don't have a perfect size usually. We don't have a perfect sleep at night. We certainly don't have a perfect nervous system. And how would we even define perfection in our nervous system anyway? I think most of us would probably say it's calm, it's steady, it's not an obstacle. So if we're thinking about perfection in our nervous system, we're looking at probably something more like resilience or strength, where we're not overly bothered by things. So as we're looking into our relationship with perfection and our ideas about it and our experience, sometimes it's helpful to also sense into that. And as you're breathing in and breathing out, notice that we have a relationship with perfection. And as we're tuning into that, one of the things might be is that we have thoughts coming up about it. And if you were to kind of do a scan of your whole history, what's your history with perfection? One of the ways that perfection might work as a child is we get in trouble. If we don't have a perfectly clean room, if we don't have a perfectly good report card, we get in trouble. So that could be one of the ways that we pay attention to what was my relationship with perfect as a child. And really notice the sensations or the energy of that. Was there a kind of a drivenness? Was there an anxiety? Can you feel it in your chest? What's your felt sense of that when you were a child? If only I was better, if only I was perfect, this is what would have changed. What comes up for you around that? And notice your breath, notice your body. We're looking back into a childhood experience, a relationship with trying to be good, maybe not making mistakes, not getting in trouble. And in particular, the pressure that we might have been feeling around that. And once you have that in your body that you're noticing, and let's look to see what could I do right now that would help. So it might be to take a moment to really tune in to that 5-year-old or 10-year-old, whatever age is coming up for you, who is feeling that heaviness in the chest or that desperation. Sometimes that younger self needs to hear, hey, that whole idea of perfection doesn't apply. On one level, you're already perfect, and on another level, perfection isn't something we can do. It's actually not even helpful. And I feel sad that you had those experiences of anxiety around that, of trying so hard to never make a mistake. It's okay. Let that be whatever it is that you're tuning into right now. Take a moment to let that be in your heart center. Whatever was going on was not because you were making mistakes. It's not because you weren't perfect. There was other stuff going on that had nothing to do with that. Take some deep breaths. Let your body soften. And notice if you can be empathetically attuned. Can you really allow yourself to feel into it's okay? What happened as a child was not because you weren't perfect. It was not your fault. And those grooves can run really deep. And so if you were to bring yourself forward, there might be a pause along the way, or maybe you could just bring yourself to this moment. It's okay. I don't need to be perfect. I'm not going to be in trouble if I'm not perfect, if I make a mistake. I have so much kindness and compassion and patience. I don't need to even try to be perfect. It doesn't interest me. It's okay to let that go. And keep noticing your response. I've let go of trying to be perfect. It doesn't matter to me anymore. It's not something I'm interested in. It's more important to me that I'm connected and kind, that I'm on my own side. And that's what will nourish me. I don't need to wait until I'm better or more evolved or kinder or more settled or anything. I can just be approving of myself exactly as I am. And that's all I need. I can cultivate that. And for the next 2 or 3 minutes, just to sit with that, whatever it is that's here. If your mind wanders, bring it back. Notice if you could completely let go of the pressure. There is absolutely no pressure to be perfect. I don't care. It doesn't operate on this level, whatever the words might be around that. I don't need to be perfect. I love myself right now. I don't need to wait. And let all of that striving, kind of pushy energy leave your body. Just let it go. And if I get in trouble with somebody or somebody disapproves of me, that's okay. I approve of myself. I'm here for myself. And I don't need to control what other people think about me or anything like that. I can just let myself be.